Hey guys, welcome to my episode of Redneck Hillbilly Backwoods Seat Repair. So this obviously is the Cub Challenger 750, and my seat has started to degrade. I'm well out of warranty, so there's no point in trying to cry about it because it's not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is patch it up, so to speak, and as somebody commented on my last or one of the last videos, it's about function, not fashion. There will be no fashion here, I can assure you. So what you're going to need if you decide, if you have this problem, you're going this route, is a couple of rubber gloves, a nice sharp knife, and a tube of black adhesive sealant. I like Permatex. I used to use this at the dealership for sealing on differential covers and valve covers and even water outlets on intake manifolds and so forth. And it works pretty well. So I'm going to start by getting rid of, and I'm going to go right down here to the plastic trim. I'm going to start by getting rid of everything that's loose and funky. And I hope one tube of this is going to be enough. And again, because of the way it looks in my warranty situation, I'm not going to be super particular about cutting this out. But I am going to cut out into the good portion of the seat. And for me, it's not about comfort. I just hate to see this flopping around. So if I take a little of the foam with me, so be it. Anything that's going to pull off real easy like that is history. All right, that doesn't seem too bad now. I'm not even sure why this particular part, and it's not like I get in and out of it and drag my butt across it all the time, you know, but yeah, it's a pretty big chunk. So now we're going to snap on the old surgical glove. And for you movie fans, if you know what movie that's from, comment below. It'll make me laugh. Let me just say that the movie that's from, the one that I had in mind anyway, is, I'm not going to say. You tell me what you think it's from. So you can get this at any auto parts store. You can get it on Amazon, have it dropped off in your mailbox, and you won't have to spend a dime in gas to go get it. There's a pointy thing here to perforate the seal on the tube. I'm not going to bother using the tip, but what I am going to do is I'm going to start around the perimeter, and I'm going to liberally, and I'm not going to have enough, I really don't think this is going to be enough. I'm going to liberally put it underneath between the good part of the seat and the foam, just to try and keep that nailed down and hopefully prolong, yeah, I might have enough, prolong the life of what's left of this seat. Then I'm going to go right around the plastic trim. All right, and now for the fun part. And boy, this stuff is just unforgiving. So it'll stay on you for like 6-7 years. So I don't recommend getting it on you. And now I'm going to just plow this stuff all over the foam. And I'm kind of surprised foam is actually soaking it up well, so this ought to make a pretty good seal. You know what, I might not have enough. I need 2 tubes. I got half a tube of something in there that I may just have to use. Yeah, I should have had 2 tubes. So for an atrocity this size, you're going to want more than 1 tube. Yeah, I'm really surprised that it's getting sucked into the foam as much as it is. Now we're going to make a cake here in a minute. The tube sprouted a leak. Great. Should have put on 2 gloves, right? That's why I brought 2. It's a bit late now because now I'm going to get my fingers glued to the inside of the glove. But I guess better late than never. Yeah, sometimes, and these are small. I bought them for my wife to paint the house. So I'm trying to do what I can here. So that's 1 tube down. But the gist of it is I'm going to ice the cake, so to speak. And of course, don't do this if you need the machine right away, because this is going to take quite a while to set up. And again, it's about function, not fashion. As long as it helps keep the seat together and it doesn't fly apart any worse, yeah, you're going to need a lot more than 1 tube. 2 tubes may not even be enough. But pressing down, not super hard, but hard enough to impregnate it into the foam. Looks pretty awesome, huh? But I guess it's better, in my case anyway, because this is not a show Cub Cadet. It's a working Cub Cadet. But in my case, this is better than buying a new cover. And, you know, you may be able to shape something out, but boy, I'll tell you, with the curves of the seat here, and I think it's going to be a nightmare if you don't buy an original part. So yeah, we're just going to, and I'm going to edit this video so you don't have to watch me do this for the next 2 hours. But I'm just going to get this coated pretty well, and I'm going to go find the other tubes that I've got. And you don't want to mix, I think it's the black and the gray, because it causes some kind of chemical reaction. It gets real hot and it smokes, and it'll probably melt your foam. Don't ask me how I know. Not that I melted foam, but I have tried to mix it at the dealership before when you're running out. You're trying to do things rapidly because you're on flat rate. All right, so that's that one. And I guess we've got enough on here. So yeah, it took darn near 2 tubes. Now it's up to you, obviously, how much time you want to spend prettying this up. But it was driving me up a wall with those pieces flapping around. But I'm not going to spend a decade doing this. But I don't want any weird spots that are going to get caught when you're getting in and out that will tear open. And oh my God, this looks horrible. But once again, it saves me the effort of trying to find a new seat cover, paying for a new seat cover, tearing the seat completely apart and installing a new seat cover. And like I said, man, this RTV is pretty darn durable. It's used in a lot of applications for automotive. It's pretty resistant to heat. It's definitely resistant to oil and water. Yeah, I know y'all are thinking, oh my God, what a disaster. And yeah, it kind of is. But once this cures, I'll be happy. It's like in the 80s out today, so by tomorrow this will definitely be set up. It's nice and dry. I'm watering the garden, actually. First time I've done it this year, that Ruth Stout method that I've been using. You don't have to water it very much at all, but it really has been warm this year, you know, global warming and all. It's been in the mid to high 80s and 90s. And so again, it's up to you how long you want to spend manicuring this and making it look acceptable to what you think acceptable is. Personally, where I live right now, I don't honk around the roads or trails with this thing, so this is completely for my own happy factor. And that's as good as it's going to get. So we're going to let that set up. And yeah, we're snapping the old gloves off. Again, what movie is that sound from? Unless I make another video on this that it failed, consider it a success. And I really do think it's going to be a success because, like I said, I've used this stuff in a lot of different applications under some extreme conditions, and it's always worked just fine. So you guys enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Today is May 30th, 2022, and we'll talk soon. Take care, everybody.